Good afternoon. My name is Ted Harada. I was diagnosed with ALS in August of 2010. At the age of 38, I am now 41 years old. My wife Michelle and I, who've been married over 18 years, have 3 children, Teddy, Jordan, and Ashley. Like all of you, I have a lot to live for. A beautiful family, friends, and a life I love. Until a few short years ago, I also had hope. All that changed in an instant. My future, my career, my hope of watching my 3 children grow up, attending their graduations, walking my daughters down the aisle, holding my grandchildren, and growing old with my wife. All of that disappeared in one sentence. I'm sorry, you have ALS, and there is no cure. In 2010, I was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease. My left leg fatigued easily. I was short of breath. My energy tapped. I needed a cane to walk. The barrage of tests, they were all the same. There is no hope. You are without hope. Then I heard about a clinical trial sponsored by NeuroStem Incorporated, transplanting neural stem cells into the spinal cord of ALS patients. It was the first of its kind. The Food and Drug Administration approved it for a phase 1 safety study, and I qualified. I was treated and had the surgery at Emory Hospital in March of 2011. Prior to my surgery and stem cell injections, I was utilizing a cane full-time to walk. I was experiencing severe weakness in my left leg and additional weakness in my right leg, as well as weakness in my arms and hands. They injected 1 million stem cells into the lumbar region of my back. I was the 11th patient treated in the trial. The surgeon was Dr. Nicholas Boulos at Emory University. The on-site investigator is Dr. Jonathan Glass, also of Emory University, and the overall principal investigator is Dr. Eva Feldman at the University of Michigan. Within weeks of the surgery, I experienced improved strength, was able to walk without my cane, and my arms and hands proved to become stronger. Even more, any deterioration due to ALS has temporarily slowed. I've even completed a 2.5-mile walk to defeat ALS. What a change! This is real progress, and once again I am blessed with real hope. After experiencing some additional weakness, I was fortunate to be one of 3 ALS patients to have a second opportunity to receive additional stem cells. This time I received 500,000 stem cells injected into my cervical or neck area of my spine. Once again, I received a miraculous reprieve and gained back some strength. This is not the result of a placebo effect. I cannot stress that enough. This has been supported by empirical data and reviewed by my doctors and all of the doctors and scientists involved in the NeuroStem trial. Obviously, this trial and the science involved have given me great hope for my future. But it's not enough. We have to give hope for everyone. I'm doing everything I can to focus research on a cure for ALS. I've become a speaker, finding a new voice as my leg strength returned. I've dedicated much of my time to being an advocate for ALS patients. We must support organizations that are leading the change with breakthrough treatments, such as NeuroStem, the sponsor of the Emory trial in which I am part of. But that's still not enough. As I recently testified to the FDA, they must speed up approvals and encourage the research necessary to make meaningful progress. People given a diagnosis of a disease such as ALS, which is universally fatal, should be given the opportunity to take increased risk through informed and educated consent. What are we protecting ALS patients from? It is time that the FDA and regulatory agencies around the world realize that the house is on fire and they are letting it burn down while the ALS patients are still inside. It is time that all ALS patients join together and demand that industry, government, and academia work together to give us an opportunity at hope, an opportunity at future and life beyond the death sentence given to ALS patients. The science and research is there, but we do not have time for bureaucracy and regulatory agencies to catch up to scientific and medical progress. Let's join together and demand hope for ALS patients around the world. Thank you for your time, and thank you for joining me in this fight.